Hello, and we're back.
live.
Welcome to INDISC 2023. We're coming up on the Classics 1 Final Four. Had some good matches so far. Mr. Colin McAlpine's joining us, and Bob Matthews, and I'm Robert Byers. How you doing, guys?
From beef to booth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I beefed in the semifinals, but it's good to make semifinals.
Well,
it's always
I mean,
good.
You could have beefed in the qualifying like Bob and I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a pleasure to be here. Look at this, the beautiful. Oh, we can't see the beautiful trophy anymore. Oh, we've got Wizard. Okay. So Jason Zoller picked this. Interesting. So we are going to. Wizard is a very skillful game, but it's very generally slow playing. You know, it's kind of. You're going to see a lot of the same thing over and over and over again. Daniele picked this the last round and played pretty well on it. Zach also played. You know, he took a last round on it, but he obviously knows how to play this game. All these guys know how to play this game. So we got a great matchup here. The four top players in the Classics 1 finals. Jason Zoller stepping up as player 1. Jermaine Mariola as player 3. Zach Sharp player 4, and Daniele Celestino Acciari as player 4.
And I would like to point out something that Colin and I were discussing earlier. I've been playing this Wizard since they were brand new. I have played dozens of Wizards all over the world. The top saucer,
awesome.
The top saucer on this Wizard is the least receptive saucer of any I have ever played. You will see an awful lot of frustrated saucer rim out shots on this game. Fortunately for Jason, that was not one of them. But the edges of this saucer are such that the ball lips out more than any other Wizard I have ever played or seen.
So as many of you probably know, some of the objects on this game is getting back up top, flipping some flags over so you can get double bonus, lighting your spinner, and once you get those flipped over, yeah, there's the flags there. So there's 1, 2, and 3 on your left, and number 4 is right there on your right. So you can complete 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, and then try to send it up top, and if the ball goes to the waterfall over here, you get that award collected.
Yeah, so generally speaking, a lot of times, even though you have this available to you to get these, most players will start the game by just going back up top over and over and over again, because that's the safety net. It's the safe play. You're hoping that the saucer will pick it up. Let's see if he gets the saucer here.
Yeah.
So look at that, nice lip out there. So yeah, this saucer up here gives you 6,000 effective points at base bonus because it gives you 3 bonus advance and 3,000. It's huge.
And the count right now is 3 lip outs out of 5.
Yeah, okay, so Bob's keeping track. 3 out of 5. Every time it's a lip out, everybody drink.
Now, the other thing is, you know, as they were saying, people generally
drink.
don't. Yep, people generally don't go for the stand-up flags initially because you have a decent. Where's the little the screen thing? There's a good chance that you can get them when the ball. You have the. Where's the
telestrator right here.
Okay, it's on this screen.
Yeah, just talk about it. I know.
Okay,
I'll do it for you.
Okay, yeah. Because when the ball comes out of the bumpers at the top, you have a decent chance to accidentally get one of the 1, 2, 3 flags as it's drifting to the left.
That's true.
The other thing is you can get those flags with a missed left orbit shot.
Really? Well, flag 3 would have to be really badly missed. But
yeah,
this,
but it does happen.
This is the most important flag because it gives double bonus. Or it qualifies the flag for double bonus.
Yes.
So Jermaine was trying a Schatz there. Now he got it. So he was early the first time, but this is a great game for Schatzing. It's a pretty wide alley there for you to Schatz into and gives you a nice clean feed to shoot that spinner shot. You'll see Daniele later on here, player 4, he will be tap passing. At least that's what he did in the semifinals. Oh, in lane. And he did not get the 3,000. So he accidentally hit that target of death. You never want to shoot this, but he hit it, and he didn't even get credit for it.
But he got his waterfall, so now he's on double bonus, and he's already got 10 grand.
Yep.
So he's going to be focusing, just like everything else. He wants to go back top, get that saucer, get some bonus, move it up, and rinse, repeat.
Yeah. And as you might have seen last round, people will now shoot that 5,000 inset target in the right, if you can illustrate that, Colin.
Yes, I was shooting that, and it would only kill me about 25% of the time.
Yeah, it's
much
safer.
It comes back down and usually comes to your right flipper, but sometimes also it'll rock it back straight down the middle. But some people will use that. Actually, they were using it as a transfer mechanism.
Yes.
So from the left flipper, you shoot the 5,000 target and hope for a clean rebound to catch on your right flipper to then shoot back up top.
And that's more valuable on this game because of that top saucer rejection.
But no rejection for Zach Sharp.
Not that time.
He gets a nice, juicy saucer feed for 6,000 points.
Now I noticed Zach
Reject. Drink.
Okay, but yeah, that one is that one wasn't supposed to go in. No.
Right.
Yeah.
But I've noticed he's figured out that if he hits
Oh,
that,
people are thirsty. Sorry.
he hits that left spinner clean like that, he kind of gives it, if it's super clean, when it's coming back around, he'll give it a smack down to try to slow it down off of the edge. If he goes easy, then he gives it a kind of hit to the left to pop it over there.
Yeah, he gives it.
He's
He also did a little unintentional flying backhand on the last feed. It came down here and he did a flying backhand and only made it up to the switch there.
Let's see how clean he
Daniele
hits this.
did a couple of those
Okay, now watch,
last
he's gonna
round.
hit down.
I do those frequently on Good Wizards.
Lip out, drink.
Yep.
That actually sounds really good right now.
Yeah.
Hey, Neil.
Oh, a little bit of a flipper flub there.
There's a lot of Wizards, if the ball comes out of those flags on the right fast, that I like to do a flying backhand on it. This is not one of them. It's possible, but it's less conducive to it than on a lot of other Wizards I've played. But it is fun when you do that flying backhand to go back up the left spinner.
And just to let you know at home there, we don't have access. We can't see the chat, unfortunately. I wonder if I can bring the chat
Okay,
up.
Daniele reacted very well, much better than I did in my ball 5 of the semifinals. That feed there, instead of going high to the left flipper, it came right to the tip of the left flipper. He had it raised, and he reacted and got rid of it and flipped it away. It was a good move by Daniele. So the Italian stallion, all the way here, across the ocean from Italy. Multi-time world champion. Would like to put his name on the banner as a classics champion.
It looks real nice. That name on the banner. I can tell you that from experience.
Robert Byers.
Yes.
How would you know that, Robert Byers?
I was in this position last year and managed to hold off some tough competitors.
Oh, so that's a well-deserved drain. So Daniele attempted a tap pass where he just barely tapped the flipper button, but instead of giving a nice tap pass here, it was too hard of a tap pass and went sling, sling, and out.
Yep.
Flushed down the right out lane.
So Dalton, is that the four-time world champion?
Yes.
All right.
He needs to get to 5 so he can do
Daniele,
the Booker
the most
T.
successful person in the history of the IFPA World Championship.
Jason Zoller has gone full hoodie mode.
Yeah.
Still misses the saucer.
It's the Pinball Bomber. He's in Pinball Bomber mode.
Oh, that's
that was a
lovely.
great
And he's
nudge.
still alive.
Great nudge.
Excellent nudging, because this is a pretty sensitive tilt on this. See, there it went nice and high to that left flipper, and so a raised flipper generally works pretty well. Great skill there. Oh, good. See, he changed it. He saw it coming to the tip, and the dead bounce actually works apparently if it comes towards the tip. If that goes high, if you try to dead bounce, you're going to die.
Does it kick it right up to the middle?
No, it usually bloops it straight down the middle.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, yeah.
Yeah.
He's found a
Oh,
good
drink.
He's found a good speed for those orbit shots, though. His percentage of going in is higher than the other folks.
So
right now.
you see him jiggling it. So there he was.
Yeah.
I think he knew he had no chance on that one.
Oh,
my-
Great nudge,
That
great nudge.
That's
is
awesome. Somebody clip that. That is a metal post and bare wood there, and Jason Zoller's playing an extra ball.
I just clipped it.
Oh, I thought he hit. See, there are rubber posts there between each of those targets. So even though you think you've hit a target, a lot of times you've actually clipped the post on either side of it.
So that's one of the things that Colin and I talk about that makes the great players great. This is not a 5-ball game for some people. It's a 6 or 7 or 8-ball game because they save that, and it's like getting an extra ball.
It is. It's not as big of a deal if you're well into your ball in Wizard because you have a cap.
Correct.
So you have 10,000 and 9,000. So you get 19,000 base bonus cap each ball. We do not have extra balls turned on, so you cannot actually get a real extra ball. What we're talking about is when you can save a ball by a great nudge or a great flipper skill. And oh, wow, that almost went up and out. That was a really clean shots. Oh,
Stuck ball.
Let's see if he did. I would
have took it on the left
yeah.
flipper.
I would add for he got it good. I'm glad Karma Pinball Karma was served and he got the ball on the left flipper anyway. Good job, Jermaine.
So what we're talking about there is he can make the decision not to shake that out because of the danger of a tilt, and then he would have got that ball on the left flipper.
If it had been the right flipper, I'm sure he would have taken it, but left flipper.
Oh, he's fine. He's shatzing like a champ right now. Look at that.
Yeah, he's got it down.
Beautiful. That's actually the preferred shats. You don't want to clean shats because then you have a rolling and less consistent shot at the left orbit. It's nicer when you get a little bit of a dirty shat so you can get a nice cradle. Lip out, drink. Man, people's cups are going to run and dry right now, Bob.
Yep. But yeah, the dirty shots where it rattles, slows the ball down, and makes it easier to cradle it on the other flipper.
Oh, did you see that? There's a little flipper hop right there,
yeah,
right off that
yeah, off
right
the
off
wire.
the wire. Yeah.
Yeah. Another drink.
Another lip out. People are getting sauced. Oh, he risked the dead. You see how risky that was, though?
Yeah.
That barely cleared the gap on that dead bounce. So, like, dead bounce, and, he had to flail away, and that caused his drain.
And I mean,
he had to flail away, boom, boom, down.
Because then he didn't have control.
Correct.
Most wizards will dead bounce very easy. So this one is, I don't know if that flipper mechanism is just a little loose and it deadens it a little bit so you don't get a good hop off of it.
I think a brilliant observation. I think the flipper here, if you watch them flip you'll see it's pretty noisy in terms of the flip. It's not like a clean flip. You see it chatter a little bit every time you flip it, and that means it's a little bit loose in the mech.
Yeah.
Oh, unintentional flying back and gets flag 3, but then takes the left out lane.
Yeah.
So flag 3, that was actually a really great unintentional thing. He got that, but that only qualifies you to get double bonus. You then have to go down this lane. You don't have to go on the saucer. The saucer just gives you a guaranteed feed down there. You could get a lip out and still get the lane and still get the payoff. All right, Daniele. Let's see if Daniele sticks with the tap pass or if he changes strategy. I think he's going to stick with it. Oh, ring around the saucer.
So he got his third flag.
Okay.
He got his third flag flipped.
He did not risk the rolling tap pass.
He's
nice. Oh, let's see.
He got that. He got that. Just out of control luck and got that flag flipped over and just couldn't capitalize on it.
Speaking of the flags, one thing I had asked Jim to do this, but he chose not to for this tournament, but I hope somebody else does. I would like to see what happens if you remove the gate at the bottom of the flags on a wizard so that it might be possible to shoot the ball up there from the left flipper. That would be interesting to change in strategy if that shot's makeable without the gate there, to see if people actually try and collect the gates that way.
Nice shots from Jason.
So one of the things I've noticed, Colin, maybe you can say, I guess flag 2
he wiggled that. I don't know why.
I guess flag 2 is just flipping over every time.
Yeah, so you can see you can see right here that the flag 2 is always flipped. They tried to fix that at the beginning of the day and then gave up on it. And the flag 2 is effectively a strategically useless flag because guess what it does? It lights your death target for 3,000 points. So, yeah, everybody the first time they go through there is going to get a gift of flag 2, and that is not anything you want to be dealing with.
You get a free target that you don't want to shoot at.
Correct.
So far we got a pretty close game going. Ball 3 coming up.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Jason at 77,000, Jermaine at 60.
Jermaine does not flip out, but he has to make a recovery save there because he almost got a death bounce.
Right. He tried to dead bounce that, and it just flapped and flopped. And he's
dancing with the devil.
Yeah. Risky business here.
Okay, I want to see if somebody start nailing that thing. In this low-scoring game right now, the 5,000 target could come into play big time. That was
good nudge.
I bet you see that somebody as soon as somebody gets the bonus maxed or double bonus pretty high, I bet they move over to that 5,000 target.
So what Jermaine did there is something that most people don't know. He anticipated. He nudged it off the top left of the sling, off the wall hard, the wood, to get it to come down instead of normally if you didn't touch that, that was bouncing over into the left out lane.
So you can see that on that, him letting that ball drop on that left flipper, that it had a lot of give to it.
And so most
Rim
people,
out.
and drink. Hey, I can actually participate now. Thank you, Neil McRae.
I was going to let. Didn't know he was going to let that dead bounce. So, Colin, when would you consider going for flag 3? Never?
No, I usually go
like 15,
when
10?
I get like in the 13 to 14 range. Is typically when I go for flag 3 if I haven't already gotten it.
Because if you get it and you stick it up top, then you're going to probably get close to max bonus and you're going to get the double.
Correct.
Yeah. Another rim out.
Yeah, that was a
Oh,
barely.
he's
okay.
trusting that dead bounce.
Okay, but it's so the key thing here, and I think there we go. And there's a rim out, another drink. So what Jermaine's knows, first off, he's also giving it help. If you watch him, watch his hands as the dead bounce happens, he is nudging upward on the machine lightly to give the ball some help to make it clear the gap to get it safely over to the right flipper.
Oh, that was some
he's
love
also only dead bouncing when it's close to the tip. If you see how that was almost halfway up, that almost killed him.
Nice.
And you notice he gave that little nudge there to stop the ball from drifting to the out lane.
Yep.
On the right side. And he saw that his shot was mistimed there, so he flipped to save it.
Oh my gosh.
That was fast. I'm guessing the ski jump doesn't make it enough.
He was too early on his shots.
No, but I mean on a left in lane, the ski jump has not got enough juice to get it across.
It does not. Sometimes it'll even insta-cradle. Okay, he's got double bonus. It's qualified. Oh no. Oh.
No.
That would have put him a nice little gap.
And
there.
and Jermaine knows it. So here's the deal. Everybody watching this right now, Wizard can be a very, very slow, and some may say boring game to watch. The devil is not the devil, but the cool part of Wizard is in the nuance. So for those of you new to pinball or new to classics, watch this game because there is so much nuance taking place from nudging and flipper skills that you actually have the time to appreciate because the ball isn't flying around so quickly.
Well, I mean, there's a reason why they picked this game.
Drink.
It's relatively controllable.
It's relatively controllable.
Believe it or not, this is.
And it rewards shot accuracy.
Oh, flush down the left in lane for the power in lane. It is early on the shots. That will work.
Paid the price for it too.
Okay, so there's another example where Zach
that was dangerous because the ball didn't have a lot of energy.
Okay, so he could have controlled that when it was slowly rolling down this rail right here. That feeds the top of the sling. So another nuanced nudge you can do is as it's at the end of the rail right here, you give a nudge from the left side of the cabinet to get it to clear the sling and come down safely to your left flipper.
And sometimes when you do that, it'll hit. You can actually, if it has enough energy, you can just use the tip of that left flipper to deflect it to the right flipper.
That arc there, you saw it, Rob.
Oh, yeah, I saw it coming. If you get that kind of medium sling off of that and it's not going hard enough.
It's a lob shot.
It's not hard enough to pop the side to get it off the rail back over to the center. It's pretty much a slam dunk.
All right, we are here. First game of the finals of Classics 1 of INDISC, ball 4. That was a fantastic nudge up top from Jason Zoller. That ball was going to lip out or not go in the saucer, and he made that saucer.
And that was a classic dirty shots there. Rattled just enough to get control.
Oh, good. See, he tried the dead bounce and realized that right as it came off the flipper, he saw it was not going to clear.
But
there's the 5,000. Let's see if somebody, come on, somebody start abusing that 5,000 target.
Right, he's got one focus right now. He needs the waterfall to get his double bonus.
Oh, it didn't go up.
Where's it going?
Oh, okay, flag 4 now.
Oh, there it is. He gets it the hard way.
Free. Oh, that was such a massive thing. So now he has the double bonus lit, this nice blue light. It's a blue light special.
And it's not a lot of points, but the spinner at 10 is 0 basically. The spinner at 100, at least you're getting another 1,500 points on a clean spin.
A full rip on this, you can get a really, really juicy one. You can get maybe up to 25, so about 2,500.
Yeah.
And if you can get the 3,000 saucer.
Right.
But still, that's about 5,000. He's not at max bonus yet, so he still has three more advanced bonuses. So one saucer to do it.
And again, that was too slow to the out lane, and he didn't have enough energy to come back off the sidewall into the return lane.
Now
correct.
What would have been interesting, if he didn't have all that bonus, he may have, if it was early in the ball, he may have been able to give it a hard enough slap to maybe get it off the wall. But that's strategic play, knowing where you're at, knowing you've got a lot of bonus. So again, Jason has rolled it. When there's 100,000 light, I don't
really call it rolling. He has activated the 100,000 light.
I don't really consider that rolling unless you do it again.
Yeah, if there's 100,000 light on the game, it's not rolling until you get to 2.
Sorry, it's right there. I just covered it up. But that's there. Each player has 100,000 light. It's pretty dim and you don't realize it unless you're looking for it.
Yeah.
But that's a great spot to be in because this game does not have like blow-up scores. You can't just blow things up like you can in modern games or games where you can rip a juicy spinner like Meteor or Big Game where you can get some spinner rips and catch up. You really can't catch big scores very easily in this game because you have that 38,000 cap.
You're looking 50,000 a ball if you if you kind of max it out,
so
unless you just play forever and spinner all day.
Yeah, basically the only way to get 100,000 on a ball is to make about 20 shots to the top that are relatively successful at going into saucer on a decent percentage of them.
Yeah, and a good point in chat from Rich Mallet. Hey, Rich, glad you're staying up wee early hours of the morning. I'm not staying up, hopefully you just woke up. But yes, if you get to max bonus, that will light your extra ball, but extra balls are not on this wizard. So even after you get to max bonus, you cannot earn an extra ball by hitting that switch right there at the top of the left orbit when it's lit.
I'm not guessing there's no way to turn it to points either.
There is not.
No, there's not.
Somebody needs to write new code for it.
Just change some relays and
yeah.
All right, Jermaine sitting here. He's also past the 100,000 mark now. He's got 17.
Oh,
okay, take your 17,000.
That's going to put him right at about tie.
Yeah.
Going back
so
to
right,
ball.
this is all going to come down to ball 5 between players 1 and 2. So player 3, they're within striking distance, so they can get the 3,000 here, the 1,000 there, plus the 38,000 from a max double bone. And so Zach can catch and get back into striking distance, but he really needs to have a solid ball here on ball 4 so that he remains in striking distance on ball 5.
And Daniele's got some work.
Daniele has a lot of work.
He's going to have a magnificent ball, lots of 5,000s.
Nice shots. Immediately pays off to the left. Can he get the saucer? He gets the saucer. More bonus. Only slight points. You only get 100 per lit rollover in that flag lane. Oh, a post. Look at that. Look at Zach.
Pass.
He's whistling at himself. The
He
accidental
knows.
post pass. That was great. Love it. Love the reactions on the player cam. Thank you, Carl D'Angelo and IE Pinball, for bringing all those great cameras to us.
He's all right.
Oh, no. That one, I don't think he really caused that. I think it's just the nature of the rattling.
It went in too low.
It went in, exactly. So it went way too low, and it caught the metal. Whoop, I don't mean to do that. And then it caught the rubber on the top of the sling and then gently over to his death. Only getting 1,000 plus his bonus. So he's now at 80,000. So he's a solid 55,000. That is a full ball of wizard that he's down. Oh no, Daniele, come on, man.
Target of death. Target of death.
Yep.
That's why we call it that.
Don't hit this. Do not.
Daniele's probably walking up there and he's not looking at the first 2 players. He's like, how do I get a point? You just don't want to take a donut on this first game.
Yeah, so unlike all the other rounds where you're just looking to be in the top 2, and you can have different outs where you can still advance even if you don't win certain games, this is the finals.
Yeah.
The points total from 4-2-1-0. 4 points for first, 2 for second, 1 for third, and a nothing, a donut or a bagel or a 3-egg omelet, hopefully, for nobody. But, yeah, so you got to get points every single game. Oh.
That opens the door up for Jermaine.
He was going early in the ball for that double bonus flag, I think, the flag 3. And I don't think it was worthwhile to do it yet. Bob, what do you think?
I wouldn't have taken it that early.
That was
no,
I mean, hey, he's still playing in finals, so who am I to? But he wasn't doing that. It was a change in what he did before.
Sometimes, in the finals, you have a brief. I wouldn't call it brain. That wasn't severe enough to call it brain fart, but you lose focus at times, and I think that was a brief loss of focus.
So this skill shot is critical for Jermaine. That represents 6,000 points of the 14,000 he needs to catch Jason.
Plus, he has 1 in given bonus.
Oh,
so
yeah, you're right.
He cuts the gap in half if he makes it in the saucer.
Oh,
he gets
the gap in
no
half.
lip
Does
out.
he go to the dead bounce? Oh, he did not trust
Everybody
the
put
dead bounce.
put your drinks down. Do not drink yet.
He did not trust the dead bounce on that one.
Yeah, smart choice.
Oh, that's trouble.
Oh,
That is trouble.
He didn't catch him.
He didn't do it.
He
didn't catch him.
He needed one more successful saucer to do it, and he didn't get it.
Wow.
Jermaine's going to be kicking himself.
Yeah.
Bob, oh my
And
gosh,
he did have a
knows it.
shot.
He knows it. He just needed one more rip up there to get another saucer and 3 bonus, and he was golden. And now he's sitting looking at 2 at best.
Instead of 4. And
Instead of a
that's-
4 at
Now,
possibility.
Which is huge.
Zach's got a long way to go, but he can get there.
Yeah,
He
these are
can get there.
correct. Because players 1 and 2, good point, Rob. Because players 1 and 2 did not have a good ball 5, they're within striking distance. He needs the max double bonus, and he needs a lot of spinners, lit spinners, and maybe cashing in.
That's trouble.
That's gone.
I was gonna say cashing in a 5,000 target,
I mean,
but
at
he
that
won't.
point, he gets 40,000 in bonus, 38. He would have got points to get there, but
Okay,
it's
so
neither here nor there.
So here's the deal. Okay, so Bob, mathematical possibility that Daniele can catch either player 1 or 2 on Wizard in 1 ball with no extra balls.
I'd say less than 2%. I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
I was
yeah.
going to go 2.1%.
I'd go a hair less than 2%. Yeah.
So here's the deal. It is a 3-game series, folks. This is game 1 of 3. So Daniele, what he's focused on now,
Yeah.
get the double bonus and just try to catch Zach.
He just wants to catch Zach.
catch
you-
Zach and worry
Lip
about
out.
the others if you get that far.
If you get
Raise
0,
your glasses
if
for
you
another
get-
lip out.
If you get 0, you've got to win the next 2. It's your only chance.
Let's see if he tries the 5,000 transfer. Nope, he does it. That was a beautiful tap pass.
Tappity tap.
Dalton loving
Just a
life right now.
tiny tap.
And then he misses, unfortunately.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Nope. Not safe yet. Not safe yet.
No, don't want to be going side to side
Nice
right now.
nudge.
Oh. Tried to drop
I
catch.
would not
and
have
just-
done that.
Tried to drop catch on the right and missed it.
Okay.
Tried the corner and missed.
There we go.
All right.
Nudge it.
Nudge it.
Yup, it was too low. It was
Yeah.
low.
Oh, that's trouble.
That's
dead.
gone.
All
That's
right.
gone.
Okay, so Daniele unfortunately takes a goose egg.
But as Colin was saying, the energy on that was low, and he needed to nudge to get it in the saucer.
So, really, I mean, folks, I realize Wizard is a slow-playing game, but there was so much goodness of high-level play there.
Tactics, anticipatory
Tactics, yup.
nudging.
So many good things that they
Yeah.
did there to anticipate and to nudge.
Mm.
Oh, man. The differences in the feed, like that flag lane feed would not feed the same way all the time. So
Every
knowing
wizard
that
is different on that.
you know that, hey, sometimes it's going to feed a different speed towards the tip. In that case, the dead bounce works. If it goes high to the flipper, then raise your flipper up and do more of a drop catch.
Mhm.
So really good nuanced stuff there. We're glad you joined us. Take a look at this beautiful, beautiful trophy for first place. Very similar to one that's on a certain trophy case of that man sitting over there on my left.
It looks very nice.
I like
like it a lot.
mine too.
Oh, you have one?
Yeah.
Bob, I am the only one
Yeah.
without.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I
want-
feel so
Did-
so
Right
low.
behind us, there's banners
Look
up
right
there.
there behind on the
Yeah,
banner.
yeah.
Check it out.
Ooh.
That's all right. We got our TPF.
If
and,
only-
It was the
only-
same year I
Paper.
got myself on
Yeah.
your banner in Texas, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember that. If only Papa in Pinburg were still playing, I could
Yeah.
go back and
I
see.
know,
I
I-
could go back and see my Pinburg banner.
Did you ask them about that to see if you could get the banner?
Yeah, where are
saving
they?
them? Are they
No, I
holding
mean
them?
I'm still hopeful that maybe one day they'll at least do a Papa World Championship again. I
Yeah.
don't have any inside. That's not any inside information.
You've heard
folks.
it today.
I
Colin
don't know anything.
McAlpine
I'm
talking about.
hopeful that they
Yeah.
have that because I think it's logistically more feasible to hold another Papa World Championship, and maybe they won't have as many divisions like they normally do, but the logistics associated with the collection necessary that they sold off for Pinburg is just, I don't know if that's ever going to happen again. So maybe
Yeah.
if they have the Papa World Championship, then they'll be hanging that beautiful Pinburg banner with a certain person's name on it.
Keith Elwin.
Yeah, there's a whole lot
How
of
many
those.
Keith Elwin banners
There's
are
like,
there? Yeah.
5, 6 Pinburg banners.
Wait, I think we
Yeah.
have to. I think
Well,
we have
both
to.
Pinburg and Papa.
We have to
Yeah,
roll into
true.
the
Yeah,
Sesame Street.
yeah.
One banner. Dude.
And for those of you who haven't noticed, Mr. Elwin has not participated in an out-of-country event prior to this year, but he is currently
he's-
registered to go to the IFPA in Germany this June.
And he's
That
For the
is
first
that
time
is-
ever.
That is the one major thing he hasn't got in his pocket is an IFPA, if I recall.
Yeah, because he
He lost in Game 9 to Jorian, was it? In Denver, I think.
Yeah, to
Medieval
Jorian.
Madness.
Jorian in the is actually he was set up. He was up 3-2.
He was up 3-2.
And there was not far out. What's the name of that classic? I think it's a solid state they were playing or an EM. And there was some weird thing about the the bonus, wondering about it.
Yeah.
And then Yorian ended up catching him in that, and that sent it to the overtime.
And then they had a blow-up game on Congo, I remember.
Yeah. So yeah, so
wonder if
Keith Elwin,
So we will see,
the
yeah.
GOAT has never won the IFPA World Championship. So he's going to go overseas, going to cross the Atlantic, put some of those hard-earned and well-deserved Stern pinball designer dollars that he's been earning to work.
Now the question is, will he double up and do EPC?
I mean,
Because that'd be something else.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Why
yeah,
not?
because he's never won EPC
No,
either.
no.
He's never played an EPC.
He never played any.
Yeah.
Like I say, he hasn't been outside the country before
course,
for tournament
he
pinball.
hasn't.
Anyway.
Speaking of Europe, we're going to play some Viking.
All right.
Inspired by our Scandinavian brethren.
Which of these players will have Thor's hammer this game?
So who's going to get 500 plus, and who's going to not get to 100?
Yeah,
That's
so
Viking.
Yes, Viking is a feast or famine game.
It is. It is indeed.
The spinner strat is good. There's a lot of bonus, but the feeds out of the drops have been fairly nice. So you
I don't know about that.
But you'll see a lot of people go for the inline drops on the left.
Okay.
If Colin could illustrate here.
Yeah. So the inline drops a lot, but hey, let's call this game. Let's talk rules in between. So okay, I'll call this ball. So Jason, let's see. I think Jason's going to go inline drops. And
what?
did not.
He did,
what an
did
amazing!
He just dig that twice.
What an amazing save! I thought he was going to tilt for sure, Rob. I no idea how he saved that without tilting. He's okay. Now we go. Settle it down, Jason. He's going spinner. Okay, at least from the left flipper. Let's see if he changes it from the right flipper. So a lot of people on the left flipper might tap pass to get it over to the right. Let's see if he goes inline drops or more spinner. He's going spinner all day. He wants that bonus. He wants those points. He's got 19,000. Come on, one more bonus for 20. Is it holding over?
Yes, the bonus holdover is on.
Flashing,
He has got
you get bonus hold for 20 or more. It holds 20. If you get 40 or more, it holds 40.
Another spinner rip. He's up to, I can't see it. I think there's a light out or something. He's beyond 20 at this point. That's only a little bit. Okay, 5,000. So every progression of the sword inserts, it gives you another bonus advance. And these spinners are juicy here at INDISC. Lots of great dry slick lube from Jim Belcito that he's bought. He's a great operator here in California and all the way over to Vegas and other parts unknown. I don't know where he is operating pins, probably everywhere. But if you have a Jim Belcito pin that he's operating, it's a great pin. Another spinner rip, and he gets a saucer. He's now up to 30, probably 34. Some of these insert lights are burnt out. Nice save there. He's at 2x bonus. Let's see if he starts getting distracted or he wants to entertain those inline drops. That's worth over 30,000. He was early.
Now
Let's
what's
see
he
if
going to do?
Post. No. He's going spinner. He's
Definitely
not going to tap pass.
He must be plan to go spinner until he gets his bonus.
He's got
max,
the 40.
and
He's
now-
got the
now-
40
now
super
I bet he
bonus now.
switches.
Nice. That 40,000 will carry with him every single ball.
Did he do it?
Yes, it did it. Barely, it just trickled, and made it through. That required a big upward nudge. These rebound bumpers here at INDISC have like really dead rubber or something
By design
that
to
Jim's
make it
done
more
to
challenging.
Yeah, so you can't just get free, rebounds back. You see the lightning bolts here, the free rebounds back in your inlanes. Jason had a great upward nudge, and wow, what a ball. He only got 2 inline drops and cashed in 341,000 on ball 1 with only 2 inline drops. That's astounding.
Yep. Good spinner ripping there.
Now, like Bob said, the way they've got this game set up is perfect. They've got the rubbers on the out lanes a little loose that you can't get it back up, but the tilt is a little friendly, so you can give it just enough to get it back in.
Yeah.
It's just a fine line. A little too little, and it doesn't make it. Too much, and you tilt.
NDK League, Jason is not playing for second. He is going first. He wants to add on to that 4 from his win on Blizzard. He wants to get another 4.
Ooh.
And there he took the tilt. Hopefully that doesn't tilt through. Come on, don't tilt through. Please don't. Okay, we're still in play.
We're good.
So a lot of times on these old Bally's, if you go straight down the middle and you give a big move, it can tilt through because they're not classic Sterns, and the tilt bob is still swinging, and it feeds the ball into the shooter lane, and if it still makes contact with the tilt bob ring, then you're done, and then you get a 0, and that would have been really bad news for Jermaine.
Thanks for that sub there, Fox City Pinballs. 26 months in a row. That's impressive.
The 2 basic strategies on this, so Jason was doing the spinner first strategy. The other thing you'll sometimes see people do, and we'll see what Zach does here, is you can do the spinner from the left flipper and inline drops from the right flipper strategy. That also works in part because as you shoot the inline drop targets, you not only advance your bonus multiplier, but you also get an increasing number of bonus advances for each target as you go back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can actually get to your super bonus that way if you make enough shots up through those inline drops. And then, like I say, at the same time, you're advancing your bonus multiplier. So that's what he's doing from the right flipper, is he's focusing on the inline drops. Now, if he gets it cradled on the left, we'll see if he takes the spinner or does a transfer. Now, I would guess he will take the spinner if he gets it cradled on the left, but we'll see. He didn't get it cradled anyway, so it doesn't matter.
What was impressive on that is both the drops he hit were live drops of the ball coming down.
Yeah.
He just drilled it.
Yeah.
When the ball goes into those stand-up targets, you have to anticipate how it's going to feed out of them. Is it going to hit that bumper on the left side, or is it going to pass it?
You just got a collect bonus, a 3,000 collect bonus.
Yeah.
Yes.
So the way you collect bonus is when this arrow is flashing, you shoot all the way around, clipping this switch here on the way, all the way up, snaking through to this saucer at the top left, and that will collect your bonus. And that saucer's lit on a short timer after you trigger this switch here.
So you just saw Daniele.
So it is possible to actually get a collect bonus if the ball doesn't immediately go from the right orbit into the saucer. If it rattles around in the bumpers briefly enough and they kick it into that saucer, you will still achieve a collect bonus.
So I don't know if Daniele's trying to roll it up to backhand the drops or if he's trying to actually post pass. Because I think you can.
Oh. He was trying to, because you can't post pass because it's too far to the, the outside of the sling. But
kind of do an up and roll over.
He got fortunate because his post pass went into the right sling and out of control. But he was very fortunate that he got another shot at. He's going to try to. I'm really after his tap pass mastery. Well, at least mastery, he got some. Oh, almost had the nudge. But I'm surprised this Viking tap passes really well. I'm surprised he's not tap passing like he did in Wizard.
I'm guessing it's because it is a narrower gap than on Wizard, and maybe he's not comfortable with the narrower gap.
I mean, I'd be more comfortable with a narrower gap.
No, this is more a narrower gap than the Wizard one, I think. Just because.
Yeah, this is narrower.
It's a little. Yeah, this is a little narrower.
Yeah, so a tap pass is even better.
Right, tap pass would be better, right?
Yeah.
Versus Shatzing, yes.
Yeah. Well, he's not even trying to Shatz.
Well, the other problem with tap passing, though, is the left flipper on this is a little sketchy at times because the ball tends to hang up in the very elbow of that left flipper, so that when you release it, it doesn't always come out perfectly cleanly.
All right, so Jason here, so I think what he's going to do here, he's going to, I thought he dead bounced there. He has 40,000 already.
See it's hung up there?
Correct. It hangs up there, which is unfortunate. You can need a little nudge, but it does throw off your timing, so it's not quite as normal or an easy thing. But he wants to hit the inline drops here. That's 40,000, 47,000 right there.
I bet with left flipper,
he got a break there because when he did the transfer from left to right, the gate popped up briefly, and the ball could have gone out the right side under the gate while it was popped up, but it did not.
He went for the bonus collect, but it didn't make it all the way around. There it makes it, and that will collect 150,000. Rattled that, didn't quite get the inline drops. He's also trying the post transfer? It's not working.
I would not,
it's not
for
working.
exactly that reason.
I mean, it's consistent. It goes, it post transfers into the right sling. But it's working for Jason. Jason's able to get back in control.
He just moved it up to 4X.
Big ball here. He's already over 500,000 with a big collect coming his way when he drains. He's at the max bonus multiplier of 5X. He's at the max bonus of 59,000. I'd really like to see a big. Now, oh my gosh. Okay, so the
Yes.
upward nudge here, you can upward nudge
Yeah.
all day if you want, because you're not going to tilt.
But he didn't tilt, so he gets 295,000 bonus. Juicy.
All right, Rob, you want to call Jermaine's ball?
I'll stumble
Jermaine?
over Jermaine if you want.
No,
I'm not-
Rob's got it. Rob's got
Rob's
it.
got it? Where's Rob going? I think he just got texted by somebody. You want to take it or you want me to take it?
Go ahead, Rob. Go ahead, Bob.
So we have to be careful, Rob and Bob here, so.
Yeah.
That was brief enough.
So we've got Jason with 900,000, Jermaine only with 35, and this is at risk here of Jason running away with it, because the only way that, you know, if assuming Jason can maintain this and come in with a first place, the only person that can catch him is if Jermaine takes a second. And right now Jermaine is, you know, not quite in last place, but I imagine after Daniele's ball 3 or ball 2 that he will be in last. So we need somebody here to put up a big score to try to catch Jason to keep it.
Okay. So as Colin was saying, Jason already having 4 points. Somebody's got to chase him down, or this may be over before it gets too far along. Nice collect bonus there. So it'd be interesting to see if he just continues to go for the collect bonus with the left. Trying to get control. That's a good spinner rip to help him maybe get up to 40.
Yeah, he's at 29.
That hang up was frustrating.
Yeah, he flicked his flipper instead of nudging it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it just throws your timing off every time it gets hung up there. Nice drop catch. He's really trying to catch that
Yeah,
ball.
he's trying to get the collect, and it's just not cooperating.
But he's at 35 now. 36. Oh. One good spinner rip maybe away from getting up to 40.
Was that how he died the last ball too? There's like a roll from, I think, this little
Yeah, the little
side
insert.
lane.
Yeah, it was the same thing. It was.
It went straight down the middle both
it just
times.
didn't have any juice to it to get him off the side. So.
And Daniele here has a lot of work to do and a goose egg for the first game, so he definitely needs to put something big together here. But on Viking, you can do it on one ball.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is very unfortunate that the game has this little hang up on the flipper elbow issue, but
so you can do it on one ball in Viking because there isn't a cap to your scoring like there is on Wizard, an effective cap. You can keep collecting that bonus and it doesn't reset. You can collect your multiplied bonus over and over and over and over again. But he needs to build it first. He's only got 7,000.
yeah. But since the bonus maxes at, like I said, 295,000, if you collect that multiple times,
Doesn't take long.
doesn't take long, especially since you also get one at the end of the ball.
He definitely looks like he's, if he gets it on the left flipper, maybe going spinner right now to try to build that up. He's trying to get it just to fall off and then rip a spinner. Yep.
Okay.
Oh, there was that same feed, Colin.
He's got his
That-
4X now, and he's got his 20. Okay. Oh, I thought. Okay.
He's just trying to figure out how to get off that smooth. Now he's up to 20, and he's got 4X. So we're talking 100,000 a shot-ish.
Contemplating life choices.
Yeah. I don't know if he's frustrated because it's hung up there, and he can't get a clean shot on it. Here, one can't get all the way around. All right, so he's got his 5X now. He's 5X 29. He takes the 50,000 collect.
Come on, nail it.
He's got to find this, and he's frustrated because he can't get a smooth. Oh, he drills it. Get the bumpers. It almost doesn't have enough juice. You almost need to get it into the bumpers and have the pops popping around there. That being said, he's got a 50,000 shot on the left side now.
That was a really long timer. That collect
Yeah.
stayed lit a lot longer than I expected.
Yeah, it is a fairly long timer.
Oh, that was almost there. Oh, that's unfortunate. It seems like when it rolls out of that bonus collect scoop slow, it drops right down the middle.
But he's going to take 20,000 with him to the next ball.
Yep.
So he's, you build from there. So he can get up to his max a lot easier now with those inline drops and the bonus X. And then if you can start farming those bonus collects, if you can get that smooth feed, if you can get that full flip from the left flipper.
Of course, Jason walking up with 40 in this pocket, 900,000 on 2 balls. He's going to try to get some multipliers here, roll this thing, and potentially lock himself up a Classics 1 championship. There's 2. Every drop now is 50,000 for him. There's 50 more. Oh! Power bumper! Power bumper! Clip that.
Yep.
It almost saved him. But that's a roll.
If it comes off that rebound rubber too fast, it goes through the gate, but the gate is still up when it hits the back rubber at the back of the slingshot and goes back through the gate to drain like that one did.
I had a ball in qualifying coming down towards the left flipper, and I tried to cradle, and it hit the left flipper, went up, hit the gate flipped up, and went off the sling and then out.
Yeah.
It's so fast.
And you can also have the ball on a Schatz or other transfer up the flipper. If it hits the gate just wrong and bounces into the rubber, the gate will pop up and the ball can go under it on a Schatz pass.
That was a good attempt at.
Tough news for Jason Zoller. He didn't read the rules. If you roll the game, unfortunately, that is the score that counts. A lot of people don't know that. So, poor Jason.
Only if your last name is Teolis. I'm
okay,
sorry.
I stand corrected.
He still might get third.
He still could get a point.
He could still get a point.
All right, Jermaine now clipping two inlines. He's wanting to play. He wants to. Oh no! Oh, Jermaine, no!
Swing and a miss. Oh, that's rough.
Strike.
That's rough.
Ouch.
Well, that's putting Jason, Jermaine with the 2 points.
So
Yeah,
that's why people haven't been attempting this half pass on this Viking.
One of these 2 gentlemen are going to need to catch Jason, and that's
And
not
it will
going
not be
to
Mr. Sharp.
happen.
All right.
Okay. Well, it's down to this probably.
So we have 1,065,950.
So Jermaine.
Things are about to get very interesting here because Daniele has 20,000 in preserved super bonus. So with 2 stand-up targets to get him to 3x, he would pass Zach, and then we would have a score of 8-2-2-2 going into game 3, guaranteeing that Jason wins, and the other 3 will not have a tiebreaker, but the result of game 3 would determine
Correct.
second, third, and fourth.
So
we will see if Daniele can either get those 2 drop targets or otherwise through spinners or whatever else pass Zach here.
he needs a couple drops, a couple inline drops.
Come on.
Oh, nice little tip of the flipper pass over. There's 1.
1 down, 1 to go.
1 more.
Post transfer to the right sling. Anybody?
Stick it up top.
Collect bonus would work too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
40K.
He's struggling. He's like, okay, I can't post pass it. I can't tap pass it. Schatz is dangerous.
Why am I in the left flipper again? Why? Trying to nudge it off that little crook between
could you imagine if
heel.
he tilted it, trying to nudge it out? Oh, he went way early. He was trying for more power to get it all the way around there. Oh, there's his 3X. Now he just needs to not tilt.
No.
Just
That's
not
gonna be
tilt,
enough.
but
That's
that
gonna be
does
enough.
it.
We're going to be 8-2-2-2.
So it is 8-2-2-2.
Okay.
So we have a
but-
champion.
Yeah, so
Yes.
Jason Zoller, he's been winning a lot of things, a lot of tournaments. Congratulations, Jason. Well played, well deserved. He has 8 points after 2 games, and everybody else has 2. Nobody can catch him. So we have a champion. Jason will be taking home
Yep.
And getting on the
and
banner.
getting on the banner.
Yep.
Well played.
Very well played. I mean, 150 on Wizard. It's definitely
And
not the highest score of the qualifying, but it was a solid score for finals.
For sure.
And then to roll Viking when
Yeah.
it counted.
Yeah.
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 I mean, a lot of folks roll Viking, but rolling Viking in the final, that's worthy.
Correct.
And when other people don't roll it. And
Especially,
so,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
So there you go.
Well, it's interesting because he was going spinner. I mean, he was just trying to
Yeah.
get points, I think, early on. You know, you win the first game, don't take a last, right?
Yeah.
So he may have gone with, let me get some points on the board and not take a last, and then I've got a shot. And
Right.
then once he got up to the bonus carryover, then it was time to switch for the multipliers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Basically guarantee himself 5 or 6 points going into game
Correct.
3, and
Yeah.
then worry about winning once you've got that locked up.
Indeed. So we have the very first, you can see all the different trophies here around this. Oh, I guess it's not writing anymore because we're on this screen. Anyway, so this is the first of the trophies that we're giving away here. Actually, the second of the trophies. We gave a Classics Target Match Play trophy away last night. I don't remember who won that. Sorry. Do you remember?
Ron Hallett finished second, and who passed him? It wasn't Bowen. I'll bring it up.
Okay. But anyway, this is the first. This is the second of 6. We'll also be having a Classics 2 champion to play for and crown tomorrow. We'll have the Women's Championship to crown on Saturday.
Andy Rosa Jr.
Andy
Took
Rosa
it down.
Jr.
Andy
the
Jr.
second.
Yeah, and Bowen was 3rd.
Yeah. Ron Hallett was on fire. He won his first 7 games.
Oh.
Jeff Teolis is
You just
trying
killed
really
us all.
hard to talk on the mic, but he can't.
I
manage.
think I think he's trying to have a commercial break.
Oh, yeah. I think he wants to promote.
He's
this
been-
is
he's
Jeff
been
Teolis with
stifled.
Pinball Profile. You can reach
He
me.
has been stifled.
You can reach me at Facebook, Instagram, and all the other places.
I just wanted to say thank you to the 3 of you. It's great to have the Classics finals. 3 incredible champions each. Robert, you won the Classics one last year. Bob, you've been a champ before. And Colin, you keep telling me you're a champ. So again, the point is, you guys are doing a great
He's got a
job.
better banner trophy than we do because he won
Oh, there was that little
this
championship.
little thing called
Yeah.
Pinberg. This
Oh,
little thing called
yeah.
Pinberg.
Little secret, he might actually win another championship tonight, right, Colin? There's
Oh,
a
the
pinball
big- yeah.
profile.
Oh, this
Played the
Multi-day.
Mercator.
Multi-day.
Yes.
3 days.
3
3 days.
And I just want to let you know your competition's all over there practicing right now. Anyway, back to the action.
Okay, we are on Meteor.
Okay, so Jason.
So did Jason pick this, or did he defer? He might
may
have
have-
deferred and
yeah.
then went in first to get out of the way. So
And
I'm
so-
going to say Jermaine probably picked this.
Well, no, Daniele's playing first, so he probably picked it. So
Oh,
this,
he is playing first. Okay. The scores are not shuffled right on the screen here. See if we can get those moved around.
so let's see if Daniele can get on the. This time he wants the left flipper. He was lamenting, and there it is.
Great spin shot.
But unfortunately, his drops reset, so he only got very minimal value. This spinner is incredibly juicy on this Meteor, and its value is based on how many of the top Meteor drop targets you have down, not the other drop targets around the playfield. That's a big rip. About half value, but still, that was about 50K.
So you know what the biggest surprise was for me about this Meteor? It's got rubbers
It does.
Yes, we
On
have
the
rubbers on
outlanes?
the in-lane, out-lane dividers
and the center
and
post.
the center post.
You don't see that at this level of tournament very often.
And for folks who don't know, the M at the beginning and the R at the end targets in Meteor are more valuable to raising the value of that spinner than the 4 targets in the middle.
Correct. There were 600 apiece of your spinner value, so each one of those is worth 3 out of the 4. So all right. So as we already mentioned, congratulations to Jason Zoller. He has already won with 8 points, and we are now playing for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th here at the INDISC 2023 Classics 1's final. Jermaine Merrill from Redmond, Washington, player 2 here. He wants to rip that spinner. He was late. Let's see if he can get control again. Nice nudge off the side. He gets it spotted from the in lane, and that resets all his, yeah, he gives a sarcastic thumbs up because he did not want his spinner value reset. You can get spotted targets from the lit in lanes and from the lit stand up.
And the rollovers up top.
And the rollovers up top. These lit rollovers up here.
So what's interesting for me,
Spinner!
I don't want just one drop up when I rip the spinner, because I figure I'm going to careen off one. So I like to have 2 or 3, try to get 1 or 2 of the purples, and then I'm good to go.
That's an excellent point, because guess where your spinner shot goes to?
Yes.
It's going to feed around here and generally clip one of these these last 3, the Eeyore.
And then if the first 3 aren't there, a lot of times it's so fast it hits that, comes back down, hits the flipper, and bounces back up. So you're probably going to clear a drop or 2. Oh, that was just barely off on that spinner, and it rejected it instead of going through.
And this Meteor, by the way, has a very sensitive tilt. So upward nudges, yes, you can do. Side nudges, you're going to tilt in a hurry. So even though it has those rubbers on the post, like Rob mentioned earlier, you have a tilt bob that is very, very close to the tilt ring.
And that's why it has a sensitive tilt.
And we definitely, this game is not for nothing. I mean, obviously we have a champion, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and the prize money to go with it is still significant right here. So Daniele, Jermaine, and Zach are pushing hard to take that 2nd spot. No chance of tiebreakers.
Nope.
So the production wizard of IE Pinball and all of this awesome streaming you get to see here, Carl did not know the answer yet as far as what the total prize money will be. It's based off all the entries that got put in. And here's Jason taking a victory lap as player 4. I guess that means, yeah, so that way he won't have to play as, I guess he does have to play as ball 3 depending on the scenario, but no, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah,
He
won't.
can just,
Yeah,
he can just plunge off.
His position does not matter whether he wins or comes in last, because the other 3, it's only their relative positions that matter.
So even though he drained 2 great nudges there from Jason. So first he gave a little bit of a nudge because this ball was going out the out lane. He gave a nudge and rattled it, made the in lane, and then he also raised his right flipper and nudged upward to do a nice ski jump to get over to the left flipper. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to get to pay off, but for Jason, it doesn't matter. He is loving life right now because he is the champion of Classics 1. The other thing about the Meteor, some people might play, they might choose to play, although it's going to be dwarfed because of the juicy spinner on this Meteor, is you can also play for the 1, 2, and 3 drop target banks, and that will increase your bonus along each of the 1, 2, and 3 bonus trees. And then you can also multiply that bonus by completing those drop targets up top. So some people may choose to do that. If you have a Meteor that you find where the spinner is not that great, that's actually the better strat to play, is you want to go for bonus and bonus X. This spinner is so ridiculously dialed, you just want to go spinner all day.
And you also get completion of the set awards when you finish the 1, 2, 3s in addition to the bonus.
What do you mean by set awards, Bob?
If you complete all of the 9 targets, you get additional points. I don't recall offhand what the value is, but you do get set completion awards.
Oh, okay.
He's got max spinner value looking at him right now. He can figure out how to get the ball over. He went up top and cleared it.
Nice setup to cradle the ball there.
Nice. That was a nice decision not to flip and let that center post pop it back into play. And
Unfortunate.
up and through.
But
So a great design here. You'll see these on these Steve Kirk designs where you have a very wide, large flipper gap. but you do have the center post. I mean, it's even in the artwork. It tells you, hey, you're supposed to nudge and get that ball upward off that center post. And that's exactly what he did. Unfortunately, it didn't pay off for him. So we have ball 2 here. Jermaine just a little bit behind Daniele. 1 spinner rip, even not fully loaded, will pass him on ball 2. We have 3 balls to play in total.
Oh, nice nudge to get that out. Oh,
Oh,
he
good
killed it.
save there.
Wow.
There's that
Now
tight tilt.
that's Daniele had an up and out drain, and Jermaine was about to have one when he nudged it to save it and tilted. That's the one opposite effect of having a wide, juicy return lane that's easily shatsable. Is it increases your risk of in-lane, out-lane drains, whether shatsing or just putting the flipper up to, as it's approaching the elbow of the flipper to try and trap it.
So DRI374 just donated 10 gift subs to our chat group.
Thank you
very much for that. Hype train.
Woo woo!
All right, another former Pinburg champion, Zach Sharp, trying to catch and just put up the biggest score as possible. But he definitely wants to catch 156 here. He only has 19,000. His spinner is not very juicy right now, but might as well rip it.
He's having trouble finding it. He's been
He
late,
is,
then
he
early.
is.
He was late, then he was early. Now he's early again. He's just not
Oof.
quite in the. He knows it. He can feel it. He's kicking himself right now.
Yeah.
Make the adjustment.
All right, so he now has 1 of the 600s, and he has 3 of the 200s.
Oh, and he had a roll up and through on the spot meteor targets. That was unfortunate.
So his spinner is back.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And as Colin and Rob mentioned, even if you don't have max spinner value, part of the advantage of shooting the spinner is when the ball comes through it, it often goes into the targets to get another target or two to increase that spinner value.
Another reason I don't like to get it in this position to rip a spinner is because if you go through the in lane, it resets it all because you get a collect. So I like to leave a couple up there before well, let's be honest. When I get the ball, I rip the spinner. And then the next time I get the ball, I rip the spinner. And I don't really care what else is going on.
Nice work from Jason there. He showed us how easy it is to just get those drop targets down again. Unfortunately, it's too easy to get them all down again. But he also did a great thing where he nudged off the center post, and as it went over to the left flipper, he immediately flipped to get it out of danger. Really great play there. Jason showing off why he is your champion for INDISC Classic 1.
Oh, here we go. He's set up. Oh, just a little early.
Oh, he actually has WOWs lit right now because his bonus is all at the same level.
Oh.
So
I
if he
didn't even
can
know that was a
hit
thing.
this center target, and he got the WOW. That gave him a lot of points.
Yeah.
I did not know that about Meteor.
What was that, 50K,
It's
Bob?
50. It's 50K. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why you can actually get a decent amount of points off of those, stand-ups, in addition to the spinner, is if you can match it.
I mean, this game's so fast. I can't
I saw
imagine
Raymond do that not long ago.
sniping targets to match up my bonuses.
Typically, you only see it when somebody maxes all of them at 7 because then
Right.
you're guaranteed to be at the same level.
Oh,
Yeah.
But you
did
have
see
to
him
hit the
use center
center
post?
target of the one
Okay.
one bank that's lit for WOW.
Mm-hmm.
So now he's got. Oh, don't do it.
Yeah,
Oh.
resets.
But
But he
at
gets
this
a
point,
bonus.
he's got some bonus going. Now he's up to 5x.
Yeah, but you
so
notice he deliberately did not flip at the M. He got it by accident.
Another
He did the same
like
thing.
a nudge late flip.
Yes.
Out. Yeah.
Really great skill there from Jason.
He almost looks-
He should play tournaments. He should play
He
pinball.
almost looks bored.
Yeah.
He's like, you're gonna just kick everybody's butt on this one
I'm
too.
taking all your whoppers and
Yeah.
all your money.
Where's Escher at? Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
come on. I want to see a fully
Optimal
ripped.
spinner
come on,
value
come on.
here.
Yes!
Okay, so technically,
And then it reset, but still, he got a lot of good rippage.
Yeah, there he completed the last target with the spinner rip shot on the rebound.
Dogs are howling everywhere across the land.
so I know technically he didn't roll Wizard, but he got it around once, and then he almost rolled Viking, and now he's fixing to maybe roll Meteor. Incredible.
Max bonus.
Max bonus. No, he needs one more meteor clear to get 7.
Oh, yeah, you're right. For the max
Yeah.
multiply bonus. I was thinking just the max
Yeah.
rockets. You can see.
Yeah.
So now he has a WoW that's going to travel around. Actually, it's a special.
Does special get points?
And I think one of the lamps is out, but because
No,
you'll have
it's on
there.
it's on the target.
So this lamp
Yeah,
is out right
yeah.
there.
Yeah. So it
When
should
the
be 50
meteor music's
should
about
be
ready to
50.
Okay, there it
blow
is.
up.
No, it's right there.
No, there it is.
Oh,
Should be 50K if he gets it.
that spinner is worth like 150 if it's maxed out, but that's fine. We just want to see
No,
specials and wows.
He's at 980.
Man, the
There it is. He
The
rolls
dogs
it.
are all getting tired of singing along with the high-pitched glory of a long ball of meteor.
Neil McCrae in the background.
Bravo.
Oh,
Bravo.
Wow. Just incredible. Just incredible. All right, here comes the
Rolly, 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 roll. Jason just showing off
Wow.
now. That's such good play. So many good things he did there on that ball. I hope you guys enjoyed that.
He has lapped all three of them.
He's lapped them all.
He has. So hey, for the lapping, we need subs. People sub for the lap. He lapped. You guys need to sub. Sub to IE Pinball.
Well, they got a hype train going right now, so keep that hype train running.
Biddies
Give
for the
sub,
lap.
Biddies. Oh.
Nope,
Wait, no points. No points.
Oh.
No hit.
Oh, he did hit
He
a
must have
switch.
hit something.
Yeah, he was trying to not finish that last target and just lost focus.
He's still in the lead here.
He's-
Let's see if Jermaine can make up for the wizard choke.
So if I'm Jermaine, probably I'm going to go ahead and take the O and get another multiplier for 3x. That may be enough bonus if he clears those drops.
Yeah.
But I
That'd
mean,
be
he's
close.
still got Zach after him, so you got to try to. I mean, he's got max spinner, so one
The-
spinner rip.
Will that passive pop have given him 3
That was
advance?
There's
not a good
3x.
plunge.
No. Okay. He needs 9,000 points somewhere. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's just like pile it on, pile it on. Okay. This is a great spinner value. Oh, don't tilt, don't tilt.
He's got third locked up. Can he get the second? Can he keep
Okay, let's see. Is he going to tap pass? Please tap pass. Oh, he's
No.
tried the shats. Oh, a dirty shat's nice. Late on the spinner, though.
It almost looked like a tap.
Now he has to
Shats.
worry about getting the completion if he tap passes. Okay. He still completed it.
And then he
Still
straight
completed it, which he didn't want to do. But that's because that left return lane was lit for add a letter, and so if he shatzed or otherwise got it too far up there, it was going to complete the bank, which he didn't want because he had the spinner max.
Okay.
Let's be honest. Zach's walking up here. He needs 2 spinner rips.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
2 spinner rips.
But he doesn't have any spinner value yet, so he's got to complete
He's-
some
he-
targets first.
He's going to get some.
There we go.
There we go.
Now, if I was him, I wouldn't hit either of those.
Dead
bounce. Rip it. Oh, he can't find it. He can't find it.
Oh, he's so late.
And it's,
He's later than my teenage boys waking up for school.
here it is. Do it. There it is. Is it going to be enough? Is it going to be enough?
Oh, he flubbed
No,
it.
he flubbed it. It's
Is he
not
gonna,
enough.
Wait, is he
He's
going
not
to get
even
the
going to catch
157?
157. No.
No, he didn't even catch Daniele.
Ouch.
So
Ouch. Potato.
It was
here's
there
the
to be
walk-off-
taken.
Your walk-off
There to be
champion there
taken,
with
but
a thumbs up.
Big round of applause. Put some emojis in chat for Jason Zoller, your INDISC 2023 Classics 1 champion. Well played. Not quite lapped, almost lapped the entire field there
Yeah.
with the roll. Just
and then could have if but you didn't need to.
the amazing thing you brought it up earlier, Rob. You mentioned how he looked bored when he played.
Yeah.
And I mean, I can't manage that. I play with probably way too much emotion.
Yeah.
But a lot of the great ones out there in lots of sports play with no emotion, and that keeps them calm and composed and able to do the things we saw of his reactions.
Does that
It can help your timing.
Does that remind you of anybody else that's won a lot of championships that is
Oh,
kind of
yeah,
stone-faced and doesn't so much emotions and just kind of just crushes everybody?
Yeah, I don't know.
Some
Some
KME type
dude.
guy
Yeah.
might have heard of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hank.
I don't know what the initials stand
Hank's
for.
brother.
but-
Hank's brother.
Yeah.
Well, that's the way I play
I
too.
think I think he designs stuff now.
You know,
All right.
how-
Well, I think we're going to be signing off here.
Actually, we're
sounds
going to have the awards presentation with Mr. Teolis next.
Take it away, Jeff.
Really love these finals, and what a Final Four we had there. Let's introduce you to them right now. Here in fourth place, Zach Sharp from Stern Pinball. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
I know it was tough, and
always tough.
a close one, but I mean, this is a tough field, almost 200 players.
Yeah, they're okay.
I didn't see your brother. How did he? Didn't? Oh, doesn't matter. It's not about him.
No split. I love it.
Oh, a little inside baseball there for you. But I mean, look at these players you're playing against.
I know.
Pretty
I
tough.
still have it a little bit, though. I'll take it.
Still got it. And what you do have is a little fourth place trophy. Here we go. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's there's probably a few on the wall, I would imagine.
Just a few.
Okay, well, good luck tomorrow. Thanks
you.
so much, Zach. All right, and this gentleman has been here before to INDISC. First time here, he was at the banning location, but now here he is in this wonderful Riverside location. Let's say hi to our friend from Italy. Daniele, come on over, my friend. Very nice. It was close. It's a tough one, but what do you think about that kid, that Jason Zoller?
Jason today is was wonderful and unbelievable.
See, guys like him have been watching you win world championships for years and studying what you've done. You might have created that monster. You might have made him as good as he is.
He could be the new world champion, sure.
Well, he's already 3. Maybe he gets bumped up. We never know. You are a world champion, and we appreciate you coming here to California. Third place, let me get you a trophy. Thank you, Daniele.
Thank you to you.
All right, let's say hi to people in Italy.
Grazie a chi mi sta guardando e so che siete pochi, però va bene, grazie, dai.
Thank you very much. All right. And in second place, this was close. I mean, a little anticlimactic with Jason doing so well, but there was a battle for second. It's important. It's a lot of Whopper points. It's a little more cash. And this time it goes to Jermaine. Jermaine, come on over. I'll give you this first of all.
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
It's tough. I mean, what's your mindset like when you know, okay, first is out of reach, but, you know, you're still playing hard for second? What's it like for you in that position?
Well, I mean, always want to play to do the best you can, right? I mean, I was in great company with 3 top players, so I was happy to be in the top 4, and second was amazing. So.
And when Meteor was chosen, were you like, okay, you know what? I think I know what to do here.
Yeah, Meteor is fine. I mean, everybody played Meteor, you know, just need to find that spinner, which not a lot of us found, but, you know.
Well, little rule, we're going to change it next year. If you go over the 6 digits, you reset the score. So that would change the whole scoring thing here. What do you think?
Yeah, wouldn't happen to me, but yeah.
You can do that Northwest in case he shows up there. Just something to think about. Anyway, Jermaine, thanks very much. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
This gentleman has done so much this year. Come on over here, Jason. It's great to see you. Jason Zoller, your champ.
Thank you. I'm just so glad to make it to the finals, honestly. I can't believe I did. That was such a rough semifinals round for me.
You're very modest because I've seen you play, and for those who have watched streams everywhere, this guy won the Classics Championship at Free Play Florida, came second in the main event. You've won a few things in Delaware, and I'm District 82 as well. It's been a heck of a year for you.
I know. I'm just so grateful, honestly. I was able to, you know, get myself onto the scene last year. That was by far my biggest year in pinball ever, so I'm just really grateful, honestly.
Well, it's all downhill from here, you know. I mean, you're over the hill now. I mean, it's enjoy it while it lasts. Oh, wait a minute. This is a young teenager. He's got many years to go. And third player overall. What amazes me, watching young players like yourself, we always think of, oh, they're really good at the new games. They know the rules. They study it. You're a wizard every time I see you play at Classics.
Yeah, I know. I put up like my first entry was like I got like qualified 15th on it, so I put up a second one. So I'm just, you know, surprised I was able to qualify. There's like almost 200 players. You know, it was really tough. Every group I played in the finals was insane, like world champions galore.
Yeah. Well, you're very respectful for your other fellow players. Congratulations on the big win, winning all 3 games in the finals. And this just in, you won over $1,000 as well.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Thank you. And with that money, you can legally change your father's name from Stephen to Jason's dad's. What do you think of that?
I'm not gonna do that. No, not gonna happen.
Anyway, congratulations. Let's get you a nice trophy here. Here we go. INDISC challenge coin as well. All right. Thank you very much. We have so much more action here at INDISC. We might see this guy again. We might see these Final Four. Who knows who it'll be? Tomorrow morning, make sure you watch us. We've got the women's at 9 o'clock. This is Pacific time. And then immediately after that, Classics 2. You going to play in the Classics again?
I think so.
All right. You hear that, everybody? We're playing for second. Classics 2 immediately following that. And then again on Sunday, don't forget the Open, the World Championship. You're going to be on the banner. Someone else will be on the banner. That starts again in the morning around 9 o'clock, and then the high stakes. So lots of action. Congratulations. And thank you.
Thanks, Jeff.
All right. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow.